Sanglantine here for Xtreme Movie Show. This is something new. It's not even my baby. I mean, we talked about it, but it's all you, right, Venkman?
Yep.
You're the one that came up with this.
This was my idea because I figured, well, hell, there's so many comic book fans and movie fans.
Yeah.
Why isn't anybody doing live commentaries on the DC animated films? I mean,
that is actually a great question. I was thinking about doing something like where we're reviewing them all, but hey, why don't we have a little watch party, get together with some, you know, if anybody who has a copy you want to come over, we're going to watch it. We're going to comment on it and everything. Now, granted, because of the way YouTube is, copyright laws keep us from actually showing the film. So you do have to bring your own copy on this. I myself am on the streaming site. What about you?
I'm actually not on the stream site, but I'm actually on Vudu right now. So if you're following along on Vudu, we're at the 9-second mark for me and Joe. So right as soon as it goes to get the blank screen right after the 20.
That's where we're going to start from. If you have a copy, you start it up. As soon as you see Bugs Bunny come out of the Warner Brothers sign, he bites into the carrot and it goes black. That's where we're going to start from. All right. So if you've got a copy, set it up, get that going. We're going to say hello to everybody here, and then we're going to get started. We're also waiting for Joe Geek, who's with us.
I mean, I had to invite Joe.
No, that's his introduction there. Joe Geek is with us. That's for him to say hello. If he's still there, even. I heard he's got some family stuff. Are you there, Joe? Okay. I guess he's not. Anyway, he's supposed to be getting his voodoo as well. Yeah. I just watched Scud and the Scalp Hunter videos. How much Englantine is too much? Never. There's never enough. That's why I keep getting fatter.
I gotta say though, when I first came up with this idea, it was kind of after, like, I saw how Joe, he was doing reviewing Hush with somebody else, and I figured, and that's what I thought about. Wait, people actually might have interest in this, because I see him as a YouTuber reviewing it. So, I mean, because live action movies are hit and miss, and everybody shares the same taste. But how many people hate the DC animated movies? I've never heard of anybody saying they're stupid or suck.
The only problem with those is as it goes. I think the later ones, but then again, I wonder how much of that is the emerging hate culture as well.
Yeah,
I mean, it's so much more fun to rip on something than it is to say that you like it. So maybe
I mean, when Joe gets back, he can, if he comes back soon. But I was watching his video of Hush, and they were talking about how, well, you could tell how the DC community, when the New 52 hit, you saw the art change. You saw Superman all of a sudden doesn't have the tights anymore in the movies. He has the belt. You know, so it's interesting as it goes through. You can see where the New 52 begins in the pre-52. Because what it was they brought up was Flashpoint.
Yeah,
the wall, and that's basically right after that movie they went into the New 52 stuff. So like it's kind of cool how the Barry Allen's DC Flashpoint movie change the DC animated universe.
Well, part of what we're doing here is, we're going to be doing the DC animated, but we are not limiting to ourselves to continuity. The ones that started with Death of Superman and then went on. We're not just doing those. We're going to do all animated DC movies. I would actually like to expand from that and just say all superhero films. Whether they be comic book or not, let's just open the door and this be.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
I mean, Green Hornet, if you want to do that, we can.
Of course, at some point I want to talk about the Green Hornet. Are you kidding me?
Well, there you go.
I want to get ourselves a bootleg copy of this thing and show it and watch that there, man.
I mean, even Dick Tracy could be considered a superhero to me.
Dang straight. Yeah, any kind of comic book oriented kind of thing. Geek Hero saying, I bought Hush but haven't had time to watch it. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a little bit more than Venkman did. Both of us have a problem with the ending. But it's
I think most people have a problem with the ending.
Tonight, however, our DC movie is going to be what some consider the absolute greatest Batman movie ever made. Does anybody here hold that particular stance?
Oh, I will say it's better than the Fallen one. It comes after this.
Yeah, I mean that's a tough one to say that it's the best, but you know, it is still a very good movie. I mean, even back in the day when it came out, like way after it hit VHS, even what was it? Siskel and Ebert even talked about it, saying, "How did this movie fly under the radar?" Because it was, you know, because it's also, I think it was the same year that Batman Forever came out, and it was like, yeah, like we wish we would have seen this in theaters as opposed to, you know, that particular movie and that review, and just everything about Mask of the Phantasm, especially me, like the first time I ever saw it, and like just the atmosphere and how much of a Batman movie it feels like, you know, because especially with Batman actually doing detective work in this movie, which is something we don't get to see very often.
Okay, well, here's the thing. We're going to be watching this, so it's memory versus reality here. It's nostalgia versus what's in front of us. If you have your copy at home, if you want to join in, we're going to be starting right after the Warner Brothers sign. You'll see Bugs Bunny come out. It'll go black. That's where we're going to start from. And I'll give a little 3, 2, 1, and then we'll start it up. And yeah, we'll have some comments. I've got the little trivia stuff I usually have. Actually, I gotta pull that up.
I will say this in your comments saying this is the best movie out of all of them. I liked Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero was decent.
I mean, you got to see more of the romance between Barbara Gordon and Dick Grayson as an older.
Okay.
They had to go undercover. So I mean, I like that more. So.
Yeah, I mean, I like the Mr. Freeze stuff in that movie for sure.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I like Batman and Robin because it's the most like the 1960s TV show.
Batman.
This sucks.
My favorite part of the whole
I remember we'll have to we'll talk about that movie when we get to it. So at this point, I got to say hello. Oh, let me make Maranya a moderator here as well. And Geek, how you doing? Guess what? You get a moderator because we've had a little bit of drama, and I don't want that spilling in here. So feel free if any drama queens show up.
This is great. You're a moderator. You're a moderator.
Everyone's a moderator.
Everyone's a moderator.
Here, you get a blue wrench. You get a blue wrench, and you get a blue wrench. But yeah, because that's what it's all about. It's all about fun here. All righty, gang. So are you guys ready to jump into what is considered the best?
I'm ready to jump back to 1993.
All the way to 1993, where we were all 23 years old, right? All of us?
I was older than 3.
Yeah, I was like 6.
I was yeah.
All righty, gang.
I was over there, so I was like, what, 8 or 9?
Right. Okay, gang. So let's get this thing going here. Batman Mask of the Phantasm starts in 3, 2, 1. Start her up. All righty. And right away.
Whoa.
Yeah. Okay. So the music, awesome or super awesome?
Mega awesome, I gotta say. Like, especially like not only is it a play off the Batman animated series, but just the hymns that they put in there is just it definitely makes, I guess it definitely helps the music swell up in a more orchestral way, which makes it seem more cinematic.
Yep.
I gotta say, 93, they were still trying to fool around with the animation. They were getting better and better, especially the movie. You could tell they didn't work on it for a while.
The
TV series, you know, they kept pumping it out one after another, so the art would change a little bit. But this, they had more time to work on it to make it finesse, and it paid off for me. At least I think it did.
You know what? There is a choir out there that got paid to sing a Batman theme song.
Is there really?
They're singing. This is not just orchestral music, so they're like,
yeah, that's true.
I wonder, 93, was there a cassette soundtrack for this?
Yes,
probably.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah, the CD anyway. We were up to CDs in 93.
I had the cassette tape.
Yeah. Well, you could have had a CD. Your parents were just cheap.
Yeah, exactly. That was the thing. Like CDs were like, you know, parents looked at CDs like, what are these things?
I love this animation, man. Look at this. This is tight. This is I mean, I guess we're getting the updated Blu-ray versions here, but dang, it looks so crisp.
Oh, absolutely. You know, it's definitely one of those things of like, hey, we have a budget. Let's just make this opening as epic as possible.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to mention that we're on a little bit delay for YouTube, so if you're following along, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Take a few seconds.
And we are right now. It just started. The story just started, and we've got a whole bunch of gangsters checking out their money.
I love how like
it's their counterfeit money, to be specific.
The art they did for the people who aren't important. They had little bleedy black eyes.
And Batman.
He gets to hit people.
Boom!
I know, right?
Oh, no, I'll tell you what, though. I love the sound effects of the punching and stuff because it's something you don't hear on the TV as often from the animated series.
Yep.
Well, in the animated series, he wasn't allowed to hit people. So you would always see the swing, and then you would see the guy fly. But
Dude,
here he actually gets to hit someone.
I love this coming up.
And like maybe a flash.
Right here, E. Watch right now.
And
He just stomps on the table. That is so funny.
oh, here it comes. And boom.
I love how I was gonna say I love how they do the color of like everybody, the black and the blue. With the lights.
Angel of death awaits.
But
at least they were allowed to shoot bullets instead of lasers, says Shinobi.
Oh yeah, right.
Exactly true.
That was like
okay.
Season 3.
All right. So y'all's opinion. Do you think that the Phantasm was slightly inspired by the Reaper from Batman Year 2?
Yeah.
I can see that.
It just plays that.
I mean, I just love the sound effects, all the cars, everything.
Mm-hmm.
When they land in the car.
Are you gonna make the same sound effects we're hearing?
Probably.
Hey, look at the detail. He's got blood on his chin.
It just all sounds so good on these headphones.
Crash.
That guy actually had blood on his chin. You didn't see that often.
Yep, right there. And boop.
Yeah, the fact that they made this a PG movie and they knew what they were going for.
And he's dead.
Do you think that was inspiring to the Fast and the Furious?
Yeah, might have been.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to make a call. He's going to be okay, guys. He's going to be okay.
And explodes.
It's in the movie, though. You go from one building to another in a car.
I must analyze this.
Batman was bloodied up in the pilot episode, says Shinobi Raccoon. That might also be something we need to do as a Batman animated series.
I have all of them.
Hey, I've got the entire series on Vudu also. So
Yep.
A binge watch. I got them on an old fashioned DVD.
Yeah, I got that and Brave and the Bold. Oh, a lot of them. Batman Beyond. Justice League. Even the Superman ones. I really never noticed that before. Whenever they do like the people, anything's black, there's always a blue tint to it.
So it says most of the movie is based on the graphic novels Batman Year 1 and Year 2. The flashback to Batman's first night of crime fighting, donning a jacket. That, of course, is Year 1. We knew that.
Yep.
Yeah. And the computer-generated version of Gotham City in the opening credits that we saw was originally designed to be used in the TV show, and the purpose was to create a virtual set to replace the hand-painted.
I mean, how can I like this? This seems like it's like a 1940s setting. 40s, 50s.
That sounds like, I got to check this out because that sounds like, what's his name from Die Hard? Hans, Booby.
Oh, yeah. It's not, yeah.
Hey, like you have a shot. Famous Bruce Wayne parties.
Everybody's laughing always. Every single party goes through, it's always like,
Let's see. At least him in multiple sound effects for the Scud disposable. I know, right? Had to. Let's see. Shinobi. I believe he also bled in the pilot of Batman Beyond as well. Geeks Heroes saying the pre-Columbine cut of Batman Beyond Return of the Joker was perfect. We'll get to that. And Red Blood Bleed or Black Blood Bleed Shinobi. Which one? Okay,
I had a question. Did you guys ever play the earlier games for like the PS1 or the Sega?
Say again?
You ever play the video games, like the Sega video games?
The Sega video games?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean Batman and Robin, or what are we talking about? Of course,
anything. Well, yeah, the Batman games, they were for like Sega. Sega CD and all stuff.
Yeah.
Seeing the verse, there's someone who there.
Okay, what's this character's name?
The guy on the left?
Arthur Reeves, right? That's who we're talking about here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, that's the guy from Die Hard. Hans Booby.
All right.
I'm your white knight. That guy. Yeah.
Well, hopefully he doesn't die in this one.
He was also in Supergirl. He played the guy Supergirl fell for.
Oh,
in the new series?
Oh, the movie, right?
No, the movie, the 1980s movie.
Oh, the movie. Okay. With Helen Slater. Gotcha.
No wonder you're so jaded in Bruce Willis movies. I like how his dad looks like Alfred or Commissioner Gordon.
The first flashback.
What is with the bright red roses?
Mm-hmm. Now, why would he think she's in the graveyard? She's talking to a grave. Why would she think he's saying something to him? I mean, I'm right here.
Well, maybe he just thinks that, because he's Bruce Wayne, if he hears voices, everyone's automatically talking to him.
Oh, that could be. Yeah.
Yeah. Because you got to figure, well, even when he's out on the street doing random tasks, people are always just like walking up to him.
Random task. Batman Vengeance on the Nintendo GameCube was fun. Yeah, I had that game. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. Could never get past the Mr. Freeze version though.
Which one?
Batman Vengeance. It was based on the animated series.
Yeah, I got that one on PS2. Still a fun game. Fun game.
Yeah.
You guys ever play Rise of Sensu?
That I have, but I have not played it yet.
It's a good beat 'em up.
Last I played was Return of the Joker. PS1.
Oh, Batman Beyond Return of the Joker?
Yep.
Yeah, I got that one too. I haven't played it in years though, because it lacks a save system, so it gets a little annoying.
It does.
So all the flashbacks are intended to get worse for Bruce Wayne. That was how he wrote them. He wanted his life to fall apart.
Yep, because every flashback leads up to Batman, so you gotta have it, right?
And Andrea Beaumont is based loosely on the combination of Judson Caspian, the Reaper, and his daughter Rachel Caspian from Year 2.
Yep. It's a great way to combine characters.
Was named after casting and vocal supervisor Andrea Romano.
So we get to see Year 1 Batman, pre-Batman. I love that voice checking.
All right, we are
Mr. Kung Fu.
We're about 11 minutes, 27 seconds in, where they are fine. They're basically Bruce Wayne's making his first appearance as not Batman.
He looks like Bane.
Yeah, he kind of does, doesn't he? Yeah.
He's Bane light.
Yes.
I'm not going to do this for long, but just to give everybody an idea of where we are. There we are. All righty. Next time we do this, we should watch The World's Finest.
Yep.
The Batman Superman movie?
Yeah, that's basically a couple of episodes stuck together to make a movie. Yeah.
It's from Superman season 2, I think.
Is that where Superman and or Lois Lane finds out that Batman's actually Bruce Wayne?
Yeah.
I can't watch Superman movies though because of God.
What?
Because of Bendis?
No, because of God.
Because of God.
Yes.
That's not what I heard. He wants you to watch them.
Because supposedly Superman is a Jesus analogy, and you cannot have you know how it goes.
Well, he's a little Jesus, a little bit.
I was never allowed to read Superman comics as a kid because of that. Those cops may actually be dead.
Mm-hmm.
What I think is funny is nobody knows how to just put on the brake.
Yeah.
There he goes. He got the brakes.
There we go. That's Bruce. That character model looks more like the random thug henchman than Bruce. Yeah. Well, remember, even in the in Batman Year One, he went out. This is actually choreographed well, by the way.
Yep.
I gotta give it to him on this one. But this is kind of like the Batman Year One, where he goes out dressed as something else. He still looks intimidating.
Mm.
In the books, he wore a wool cap and a jacket, and he put a scar across his face. And he didn't have the whole face mask.
That's more like Year One they did that. The updated version.
He's extending his legs too much.
Quit whining, Bruce. Sounds like a kid.
Sundresses are awesome.
Yes.
I agree.
Although you could put your eye out on that woman's boobs right now. England T, the BS meter from you is not only pegging into the red, it's also broken the meter with that comment about Superman. Hey, got to respect religion, right?
Isn't this the woman, though, speaking for her? Doesn't she speak for Lois Lane?
Yeah.
Does she say again?
The voice of Lois Lane.
The voice of Lois Lane. Is this the voice of Lois Lane you're asking? I do not think so. That was Dana Delaney. Is it?
Yeah.
I'm getting there.
It's Andrew or something.
Yeah, it was. No, the character's name is Andrea.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting it. Let's see. Dana Delaney. Yeah, that's the voice of Lois Lane in the Superman cartoons. Yeah. And Stacy Keach is the voice of the Phantasm and Carl Beaumont.
Oh, that was quick.
Oh, and Mark Hamill plays the Joker? That's awesome.
He's got a small cameo in this.
Yeah, he probably he would be killer as the Joker. Wait, Bruce whining, did Tom King write the screenplay? But Daddy, I wanted a horse. Bruce, you're 45 now. It's time to talk like an adult.
The great part about watching this, is that it's actually laying outside my house. So it flashes whenever they show like the dark scenes like this.
Uh-huh.
So it adds to it. It's dramatic.
Since when did Mark Hamill voice the Joker?
See, I thought the Joker voiced Mark Hamill.
Well, that doesn't make sense.
I know, right?
Yeah, I think Mark Hamill's been doing it for for a little while, a couple of years, a few years.
No, I don't believe you.
Troy Baker took over for a while.
So, yeah, I remember Troy Baker, and before him, it's Tim Curry.
Yep.
Yeah. By the way, no, I am joking, guys. Don't take that seriously.
I mean,
Of course not.
Okay.
Mr. Freeze was always voiced by Arnold, right?
yeah. Otto Preminger and then Arnold. The angel of death awaits you. Man, what a douche, killing him in a graveyard. I mean, it's convenient, but still, what a douche.
Hey, I ran off the grave.
At least they don't have to move the body that far, right?
Did you away from the fall in a grave?
I know, right? That'd be the easy way. Yeah. By the way, Maron, you're right. They hired Tim Curry for the animated series before they hired Mark Hamill. But then they're like, Tim Curry? Who's ever heard of Tim Curry? And they booted him.
Oh, the reason they got Mark Hamill because he's Trickster on the Flash CBS series. So
he was cool.
So I mean, if they would have done a live action Batman, that'd be great.
Well, I heard a rumor that Mark Hamill was actually supposed to be playing a version of the Joker for Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Yep. In Transformers Season 3, Galvatron told Rodimus how convenient it was to kill him in a tomb. There you go. I love watching nerdy movies with nerds.
Yay.
Nerds. It's so much fun. It really is.
Nerds.
Killing in a graveyard eliminates the middleman, literally.
When they reviewed this film, Gene and Raj both said they regretted not seeing it in its theatrical release. Just like you said, man. Yeah, that's cool.
Did I just call this? He's an open grave.
Yep.
I didn't remember this at all. It's been
okay, here's something to watch out for. They say that he's never called the Phantasm. Even though it's called Mask of the Phantasm, he's never referred to like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Who's Kevin Conroy?
Kevin McAllister?
Not Kevin McAllister.
Okay.
Kevin McAllister's the dude from Die Hard. I'm talking about Kevin Conroy.
Okay.
Well, they got over that death fast.
No respect for the Batman.
Oh,
just blame everything on the Batman.
Wait a second. It just occurred to me. There ain't no stinking bat. And now he's like, it's the stinking bat. Oh, yeah, okay. I connect it there. The 1989 film and this one.
Yep.
That's a good callback. Shinobi says he didn't catch this one in theaters either. I was trying to convince people to go see this. I was telling everybody it was great, but yeah.
I caught it on VHS.
Oh, God. Yeah. Eventually, I had to catch it on VHS because I begged my mom take me to the theaters, and she was like, nah.
Why take you to a movie that you could get on TV? That's what people were telling me. I'm like, this is awesome.
I would have loved to see this in theaters. This is better than The Lion King.
Okay, so someone should take a clip of that Batman doesn't kill thing that Commissioner Gordon just said and give that to Zack Snyder.
Right. Marania's saying if I actually don't know who Kevin Conroy is, I have to turn in my geek card. I know who he is. He's one of the best running backs Tampa Bay Buccaneers ever had.
Now, pay attention to Bullock. That's what I want him to be in any incarnation. I want him to be a fat slob that smokes and drinks. I mean, I got it right.
I could get behind that, yeah.
You ever think when Batman's by himself, he pulls out that recorder, Donka Shane, darling, Donka Shane?
Now, I'd ask.
I mean, I'd like to think if he gets lonely enough, he might, sing to himself. Sure.
I'd rather have Batman be reverted to this technologically setback where he doesn't use all the brand new supercomputer. He only has few gadgets in the comics. Because in the comics, he's like more advanced now. He's just got like everything. You're Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, that's a weird connection to make.
Yeah, I know. I like it. Yeah, it's pretty interesting how she makes that connection.
Yeah, he was behind this tombstone. It must be his mom and dad, just rather than he was behind a tombstone. Although,
okay, well, got to try to remember this is like a 68-minute movie, so it's got to move quick.
But one thing he did give a you know, like he recognized her. So I guess that's actually what would carry that. When I'm blue, I've heard Conroy do that at conventions. I love Sal's Red Fox impersonation.
This guy, man, he's trying to smooth her over, and she's like, "What? I wasn't paying attention to you. I was thinking about Bruce Wayne. Sorry."
Yeah, no, he ain't got a shot. Thinks he does, but
And Bruce is stalking now.
do you know why? Because he's the goddamn Batman.
He's a bad stalker.
Oh wait, this is the wrong channel. Okay.
Because I'm a pervert.
It's
Because
just
he's
flirting.
dead.
He's just flirting. Meeting Conroy a few years back was awesome. I don't usually do the actor thing.
Oh, now he's dead. Batman saw that.
Oh, there we go. Origin of Batman's gadgets.
Yes, the World's Fair. I love this. This was great in Arkham City.
Didn't they take this from Iron Man 2?
Right now, we are at the 22, about to be the 23-minute mark. And they are at the World's Fair, just about to get on the ride. So if you're coming in to join us, by all means, plop a copy in.
The world of the future.
That's where we are.
If that's what our world's going to look like, man, wow. Maybe Iron Man dictates from here.
Bruce Wayne always stalks people, kidnapping a child. Oh, that's a bad comic book breakdown that needs to be made.
Or a really awesome comic book.
Hey, look, it's the Batmobile. He's like, I gotta have this car.
I need one of those. I must have it.
And then he says, you know what? I'll just build one from scratch because I got that kind of money.
You could probably call. I like the Batman animated series because it showed like he does have a mechanic. You know, he does have someone to take care of that kind of stuff. It just makes sense. I mean, even in the comic books, he had a character named Harold who would fix all the machines and everything.
Yeah, had someone who built the back computer and stuff for him.
Yeah. Saying your Geek's daughter's first words are going to be, I'm the goddamn Batman. So, wow, I just finished the movie and you're streaming a watch of it. Yes, Ahsoka, we are. Plop it in. We are right after the first time they're at the World's Fair. We are at 25-minute mark.
Right about, yeah. I'm at 24:38.
24:38? Okay.
Yep.
Hey, Christy, how you doing? How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Just to give you guys an idea, and I will not have this up for long because we do not want any kind of copyright on this, but this is where we are right now.
And demonetized.
And, well, they would shut it down before anything.
Yeah, that's true.
He already saw it, this is the second time he saw it, though. The first one.
Welcome to the commentary of Batman, Mask of the Phantasm.
Yeah, it's Howard Stark on screen.
Howard Stark.
Yeah, I was thinking that same thing.
And he's flirting with Batman's girlfriend.
Who is his daughter?
Ahsoka Tano says he has all the DVDs of the animated Batman movies. Well, that's what we're going to do. Every weekend, we're going to pick a DC movie. We're not going to necessarily go in order, but we're going to pick out a DC animated movie and, yeah, just enjoy. And we might branch out to other superhero films as well.
He's asking why did somebody shut down your stream last time? I think you just took it down off, right? Didn't you?
No. They shut me down, but I showed 15 minutes of a thing. You know, guy with glasses. Is that Clark Kent?
Oh
no, I'm English.
That's actually the Beeve. Leave the Beaver. It's growing up now.
That is one heck of a French mustache.
I think it's classy.
I'll deal with these hooligans.
Well, yeah. Call the cops, maybe? Who knows?
Did he use an argument to hit him? Oh, he's got a little stick.
That is a strong guy to throw him over a bridge like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, don't do this in real life. It really will break your ankle. Or it could anyway if you don't do it perfect. If you jump over the front of a motorcycle to kick a guy in the face, you really want to make sure you clear the handlebars.
Well, that's when you just punch a guy in the face.
Yep.
I guess so. See, I did it wrong.
Oh, no. You know, they really stretched out that part with the motorcycle crashing. I thought it was going to explode.
See, I love how he's like, the motorcycle's coming at him, and then he just looks away.
Well, he looked at her and realized that he's showing off that he's Batman, and he didn't want to act like he's Batman. So he has to take a hit.
But he's not Batman yet.
Not that he didn't already. Well, except for... Okay, anyway. You're right. I don't know. I can't explain it.
I'll find them later. I'm Batman.
But not yet.
Now he looks like, oh, man. What's that? Don't want that one.
He kind of draws like Bruce Timm.
You know, right? Just a little bit. This is Bruce Timm drawing Bruce Timm stuff. Wow. Yeah, you can.
Oh, you're hardly the first to do that.
He's going to Gloucester. What a jerk. All right. Bruce, note to self: ninjas work in concealment.
Yeah. Well, this is something. I mean, I love this scene. It's basically it's Bruce Wayne grasping for normalcy. You know, he wants to do something, but this is like this is pivotal because this is him saying, I want to be normal. I want to be happy. I have a chance to be happy. And he wants to be released from his promise.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, as a kid, every time the lightning struck and lit up his parents' tombstone, I always imagined that as his parents saying, nah, screw you, guy. You're going to become Batman whether you like it or not.
Here you go. I love that meme on him where he's sitting there staring. He looks like he's crying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody in the city has a face.
Ooh, coffee
until
shop.
they close up. Static Shock was a dang good TV show, says Ahsoka. Yeah, The Dark Knight Returns before I got old.
Well, that guy's going to get beat up.
And the crime boss here is voiced by a man named Abe Vigoda, who was in The Godfather.
You don't say, do you?
No, that's horrible. They get the old people that aren't alive anymore to do this, and then, it's funny.
Abe Vigoda was never young. I saw him in Barney Miller and Godfather when I was a child.
Here. This is actually realistic, though. He actually is gasping for air in life.
Yes, at this point, yes.
Yep.
What do you think made Batman retire in the Dark Knight Old Man series of comics? Well, actually, didn't they mention it? It was something happened to Jason, and that was part of what made him retire. Is that he was tired of, I guess, seeing
people die
and having
Yeah,
people
because
get into
because
kind
that
of
was
danger.
before what? That was before what Tim Drake was established. So
Yeah, well, and that was actually before Jason Todd got killed. So I love how Bruce saw Andrea Taki get the gravestones, and now he's doing it. Yep, Abe Vigoda was Fish on Barney Miller. He was never young to me.
he was born 40 and just got older.
I love that line. You think you know everything about me. I diapered your bottom.
No, he's not wrong. Alfred knows him too well.
I just love how he's like talking normal voice when he does Batman, when he actually has to raise his voice up for Bruce.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love the fact that like Alfred's pretty much the only person that can get away with talking to him like that.
Yeah.
The mayor, that crap.
Jason, but it never really explained what happened, just that something happened. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's her father. Andrea's father.
I mean, he could just fly her down to Europe in like a few hours, right?
Right.
Got a private jet.
He's got a carton of cigarettes in his hand.
Oh, Bruce Wayne, he can have a life.
Then he sees the bats.
And the bats, yeah. Okay, but here's the thing. They're flying away. Okay, he could also see that as the bats are leaving because it's okay for Bruce to have a good life together. But dun dun dun.
It is true, Geek Hero. Any version of Batman, Alfred always has the best lines.
Yeah.
Joker. I think. I don't know.
Definitely the Joker.
You think that's the Joker?
Considering I watched this movie just a little earlier today, yeah.
Well, he's got a huge nose in his chin, so it could be him. Or they just suck at drawing to be characters.
Draw all the characters the same. There you go.
I mean, poor Alfred.
One thing I do remember about this movie. Okay, first of all, I do remember the toys coming out, and you had the Mask of the Phantasm figure had a removable mask, so you got to see your Andrea figure. So the toys spoiled it.
Yeah, see what was cool about that too. Even if you go and look up the figure, because I remember that, like it wasn't even like the Phantasm was already there and you pull it off to see Andrea. It was like Andrea was the figure with the mask next to her in the packaging.
Yep. Yep.
It's just like Phantasm.
There he goes.
Oh, I love this scene right here.
Oh, of course. I love the way he looks. Like, my God, because all of a sudden this kid he raised, this person who was looking to have a happy life not but a couple of days ago, is now.
Oh, there goes. Not to mention when he pulls on the hood, like
that's a great shot of the bad eyes right there. That is so cool.
And Alfred's like, I love his look. Alfred's look there. He's like freaked out.
Did you guys catch it though? He was looking at the mask, and the mask was looking back out, and then he put it on backwards.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he did, didn't he?
Yeah, that's kind of funny. Bruce Fats frightens me. I want my enemies to share my dread. That's actually from Batman Forever. Batman Begins.
Yeah, I remember
what happened. Yeah, we'll see what happened. Was the mask was so scared to displease Batman that it turned itself around?
But see, I noticed I caught that when I was younger too. I remember seeing that. I was like,
I never caught that before.
You know what? With all the abandoned stuff in Gotham, is there anything new?
Gotham's so run down
like,
now.
okay,
Yeah.
look, I live in the land of theme parks here, and for a while, we actually did have a couple of abandoned theme parks. There was one called Splendid China.
Well, that's not creepy.
That you could, well, it was a whole bunch of Chinese artifacts and landmarks.
See, there he is.
And you could actually climb over a wall and go through it.
Oh, that's pretty insane. Yeah, I know. Like, I think it's like Disney World has like 3 or 4 abandoned parks.
Well, one they just paved over because they're putting a hotel up, but they've got their island, which it was a bird aviary. It was an aviary. Yeah. It's you could walk about.
There you go, the Joker, man. This is what you need to do if you're going to do a Joker movie. You need to have this personality.
It probably almost broke his hip.
I like where he says, "Watch your valuables," while he puts a bar into his nuts. But the weird thing is then Joker gets in over the bar he just put down, but now the bar is in his lap.
Yep.
So there's a little bit of a mistake. He should have been sitting on that bar. Is Gotham Detroit? See, I always thought it was Chicago or something like that. I never thought like right across the river in New Jersey.
Oh, that's right. Gotham is in New Jersey, isn't it? Or like right next to it?
According to Snyder, to me, it was always like Chicago or something. Detroit works.
Well, they wanted, yeah, because it has lakefront, Lake Michigan. You know, it's not that bad of a crap hole in Michigan. But if you're in Flint, it's all rust water.
Shinobi says he heard that Gotham was supposed to be in New York, but I always thought Metropolis was. So
yeah, they always. I remember look at the maps. It was always Gotham was in New York because it's on the edge of the water. I
don't know. Every time I look at a map of the DC world, like world or something like that, it's like it's always different.
Yeah. And then Chicago, well, and it's not Chicago.
Anytime they talk about Batman going to Metropolis, it's always talking about traveling to, not going to like it's right around the corner and down the street. So,
oh yeah, right across the river.
Yeah.
$5 million up front to kill the Batman.
Okay, so yeah, I guess he is that one. I forgot all about that guy, Joker.
See, that is what I love about Mark Hamill right there. How he can go from like angry to joking and stuff like that. His range is amazing.
Well, if you like Mark Hamill so much, why don't you just marry him?
You know what? We're engaged. Now what?
You better not be.
He's legal. I think I will.
I get a killer day tomorrow.
That was just so she could leave.
And then she gets...
So it was this role that got Dana Delaney Lois Lane.
Yep.
Probably.
Well, that's part of the thing I'm reading here.
Or she just had a contract and was on standby.
No, that's what it's saying.
I don't know. Oh, that's what it's saying? Okay.
Yeah, they liked her performance in this. So. Yeah.
This is 93, so if she wasn't, there was no Superman show until 96. Lois Lane said that too before I, read my lips.
Oh.
Wow, she turned into a real biatch.
Mm-hmm.
She got part of that Me Too movement.
I know.
Well, you know, her dad was killed, so it's like that's pretty
If you
much
have
it.
to explain a joke, there's no joke. Let's see. Ahsoka saying Metropolis basically New York. There's a Rust Belt section in New York, but it has no major cities. And let's see. Joker was the guy in the flashbacks who worked for Sal. And I always wanted to think that Gotham is either Detroit or another major Rust Belt city, and Metropolis is New York. Yeah, I always thought Metropolis, New York, like I said. And
yeah, San Francisco was always like West Coast City, or
yeah, where Green Lantern lived.
and Star City as well.
Yeah, unless it's the movies, then it's like it's all just New York.
Wow.
Woo!
Joker gas.
I like how the Phantasm just looks all like, oh damn.
Yeah, wouldn't you?
Well, it's just like the entire movie, just rolling in, like, okay, I'm just gonna start killing people, and all of a sudden it's just like, oh, didn't see that coming.
I always kind of thought it was funny to have a costume that took away one of your hands.
Yeah.
Remember, kids, buy this toy too.
And it's a lot better than the Michael Keaton one.
Oh god, I used to have that toy too.
Yeah, me too. And I was 20.
Again, I was like 6.
Damn, that is hauling. Look at that. Look how fast the Phantasm's running. It's like flash speed there.
Right?
Oh, I love that move. Phantasm flipped him, but he never let go.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, wait, where'd he go? I never tried that trip.
It's Mysterio.
We're just gonna knock the window. We're gonna break it in. Yep.
What was interesting is when Kent, Superman, and Co. went from Metropolis to New York to meet up with Peter Parker and Spider-Man and company. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Andre, I'm picking up Tony's drink habits. Geek Hero saying, I love the Justice League Unlimited episodes where Amanda Waller explains Terry's origin. Phantasm gets a nice cameo in that episode when she refused to kill Terry's parents.
Yeah.
I'll check that out. Yeah. Am I the only one who wants to know the chemical makeup of the... No, everybody wants to know the Joker gas. But if you go to the pharmacy and try to get all the components, they report you.
It's not just that. They have no sense of humor.
Oh, did you see that Harvey was running? He just kind of casually put the gun down and still kept shooting. Like, I don't care if I'm hitting anything. Yeah,
he's probably drunk.
Yeah.
Harvey's like, damn it, I'm going to get you.
Hut.
We're all the same guy. Clones. This is your one.
Great score, though. Listen to this music, man. This is awesome score.
This reminds me of the year one scene movie.
Yep.
Caution, flammable. That's not good. How did Harvey see that?
Plot convenience?
Yeah. Now there's a light. So how could he see it?
Wait, that floor looks like it's got gas on it. Don't shoot.
I stepped into
laughing gas with hallucination gas or mushroom spores. Apparently, Ahsoka's been doing some chemistry.
How many human trials have you had?
Oh, this is an awesome trick right here.
That guy's blind.
Batman vanish.
What a leap. They got away in a red car. There's no way we could track it.
Dang it, there's no license plates.
Yeah, ask Carly. Given the lifespan of a henchman, why would anyone want to be worked with the Joker?
Did you see the Harvey book with his face? He was,
oh yeah, no.
He is so.
Well, see, yeah, I was gonna say.
How about Venkman goes first? You could tell your joke, and then Joe could tell his joke.
I was just gonna say he looked really pissed off, and it was funny because he actually had to do exercise.
And now Geek's joke.
Yep, that was the most he ever ran in his life.
Alrighty. Those are neither one worth it. I'm sorry, but they both sucked, guys. Sorry.
Tough crowd.
Batman's a ninja. He can vanish. Batman, if only I had some kind of device that would draw out bats. Ahsoka saying it's just a theory using basics of what we know plus what it would. You figured this. I am now fearful of Ahsoka. He's figured out Joker gas.
You know, when you think about it, like all the gangsters are like really young here, yet when they get killed, they're really old. But then like Andrea, Bruce, Joker, they're all like the same age.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Well, no, I guess they do young them down a little bit. A touch, anyway. Not very much. You're right about that. It's just a theory using... Okay, let's see. Batman does substitution jujitsu. Actually, it's more like, if you watch what he's doing, it looks like Taekwondo, but he says it's jujitsu. It's like, okay, well, maybe. I don't know.
Too bad your daughter doesn't know someone extremely rich.
Okay, so right now, guys, we are watching Batman Mask of the Phantasm, having a little commentary. We are about 50 minutes in, and we see Andrea and her father trying to reconcile things after they got muscled. So about 50 minutes in, if you are trying to join us.
Which then became the Avengers Endgame.
I'll move your microphone. You're breathing right into it.
I was going to say, is this part of Batman?
Yeah. To keep the identity of Phantasm a secret, Stacy Keach voiced Carl Beaumont and the Phantasm. They also made it so the Phantasm had the same build as Carl Beaumont. But that darn action figure.
Yep. I mean, actually, after the reveal later in the movie, I'm actually wondering how the heck she changes her build.
Yeah.
She straps pillows to her arms and waist.
Well, in the 80s and 90s, everybody was wearing shoulder pads. This is actually Warner Brothers' first animated theatrical movie to be rated PG.
Yep. Such a romantic movie here.
So this came out during Christmas of 1993. By the way, we're going to be doing a top 10 1993 movies on Tuesday. This also came out at the same time as Tombstone, starring Dana Delaney who would is in this movie and of course plays Lois Lane.
You hear that? Hell's coming with me.
And it's also Tombstone also starred Val Kilmer, who played Batman.
Yep.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da.
And Val Kilmer played Doc Holliday. And so did Cesar Romero, who played Joker in 1966. Aha! 5 degrees to Kevin Bacon. Woohoo! Okay, whatever.
Did you say bacon?
Yeah, Kevin Bacon.
Bacon.
Yeah. Bacon.
Tremors.
Yes. It's Joker.
Mm-hmm.
I have a red pencil here. Let me draw on this.
It's cheesy. He sees a picture and he draws the Joker mouth. What?
You know what that reminds me of is when Margaret Kidder, she drew the glasses on picture.
Oh yeah, like in the
Donner cut.
Donner cut. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the music. At Grit Shinobi, yeah, every time they make out, you see Alfred walking in. He's like, "Oh, my bad." Almost like he's planning it.
Oh, you devil. All right. Okay, at this point in time, where if you guys are joining and you want to watch along, we are at the 55-minute mark, and Joker is really intimidating. What's this guy's name? The senator or whatever his name is. Yeah, and we just moved to the hospital. Mark Hamill's a freaking vocal genius.
I know, right? Just that voice.
You got the councilman. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, she's hot.
Of course.
Oh, come on. I had to play off the reputation there. Hot Asian nurse. Rock on. All right.
Metal.
That's okay. Did he just calm him? No, they gave him drugs.
Yep.
Here goes Batman now. He scared the crap out of him.
Hey, don't tell us what's happening. Let us see it ourselves, man. I love how Joker compares the Phantasm to the Ghost of Christmas Future. Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Wow, that cleared up the drugs out of his system. Batman comes in, it's like, I need answers. Okay, well, you know.
It's like, okay, I'm not laughing.
I wonder who talks to this guy.
Here's a weird thing, though. Is this just to torture him and make him go mad? Because I know the Joker's venom can kill him, but this is hours after what other people would die. So
yeah,
that's really interesting. If he could dose just a little bit to just drive people insane, like they would never stop laughing instead of killing him, and they would just get to that one part. Yeah,
you would think that Batman having the antidote, he would share with the hospitals.
Yeah, Shinobi's right. He's like, nice going, Bat. You couldn't wait for the gas to wear off before you went and talked to him.
I hope that's not the Joker.
Yeah, because he tends to blow things up. So,
I mean, he could still make it out the window.
Well, I think it's funny is he just told the Joker just told the Batman who the Phantasm was.
He also told him where he's at.
And I got to tell you, that is one hell of a phone. Everything else gets blown to heck and back, and the phone's A-okay. One last flashback. I've always liked the timeless look of the Batman animated series, and they just carried it right on into the movie as well.
Yep.
It's very noir.
Yeah. But they've got modern, well, of course, 1990 modern, but they got modern day appliances and stuff, but they've got like 40s and 50s looking cars and clothes.
Yep. So the Joker killed her dad. Oh, we just saw there.
Which is why she saved them for last.
See, I actually told Gail that's how I want her to act too. You know, you just swing the knife up and down. I'm going to be moving meat. You stay in the kitchen and do that. That's your job from now on. That's your life.
And then you eat the bologna.
Yeah, she didn't like that suggestion. She was very anti that suggestion. Yeah.
I mean, it's the future.
The Joker is almost as good a detective as Batman. Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, Batman still hasn't figured it out yet.
Yeah. What? You bought the action figure?
And it's like, oh yeah, Joker sucks at fighting.
Oh, I like the there we go.
It's flour.
Oh, Joker has acid. Who's
he just beat the teetotal heck out of her. Ball shot. Oh, right into the Joker's neck. Ah!
Those are his fun balls.
That was bad. That was Dalton bad. Well, no, Dalton I think could be worse. What, you didn't beat her with the egg beater? Huh.
Here comes the salami.
Oh, yep. Oh, what a load of baloney.
He beat her with his meat.
He beat her with his meat.
Couldn't resist the joke.
No.
Yes. This is a lot of fun. I like these because basically it's like, hey, let's hang out and watch a movie together and just, talk salami, bologna. Yeah.
Smokey the Babe. Couldn't say
Yeah.
Smokey the Bear. I knew that they're gonna do some of that.
Yeah, we saw this in Firefly. This would suck.
And here comes a battering.
Oh, you're done for. No way you're holding on to that flagpole. It comes and goes. Which one gets to the root of their mysteries first?
And that's
Joker knows that a different dark and brooding individual is trying to actually kill him, says Geek Hero.
and that's why you don't underestimate the Joker.
This is one of the few times you get to see a Batman on a motorcycle
without his helmet.
Yep.
In the animated series, he wears a helmet.
Yep. That was the Man Back episode.
You know what I think? I think I'm starting to raise my voice a little bit because I'm hearing the sound in my my headphones, but I don't need to.
I feel like the same way right now. It's like, how loud do I need to be talking?
I think I'm talking in a storm because I hear the movie in my head.
That's why I turned mine down.
Why don't we just go ASMR?
We talk like this all day.
Totally.
Hey, true believers, it's Englentine here for Xtreme Movie Show.
My dog took everything.
Well, I mean, they didn't really take Bruce. She just kind of left on his own.
I like that. She's like, "Oh, I'm helpless victim, and get out of my way! I gotta kill that bitch."
Says the guy who's all about vengeance.
Except for Batman stopped being about vengeance after a while. He started being
After a while, yeah.
Yeah, he started being about wanting to make it so other people didn't have to go through what he did.
And also, he doesn't kill people.
Yeah, that is true.
That's a lie. He kills people and uses guns.
Except for those guys, the cops. I'm pretty sure they're not getting a movie.
Funny thing is, Harley teaches the Joker how to fight in White Knight.
Yep.
I remember that.
Of course, the roller coaster. We're gonna fight on that. You, Mark Hamill, didn't. Hey, WB. How convenience.
Yeah, I know, right? He's going through that little small town, and
Gee, I wonder where the Joker is.
He's hiding.
That's awesome, by the way. I want one of those. I want a building hat. Where can we get the building hat?
I love the music though.
That he went, ugh, like it hit him in the foot and that hurt.
Run, it's Batzilla.
There goes.
That's awesome. We get a Batman Joker kaiju fight.
He's missing a tooth.
Oh, he actually bled there. The Joker bled. He didn't just have blood on him. You actually saw it drip out, everything.
It started up.
Yeah.
Did you see a tooth fly out?
Yep.
Ugh.
That's all right. A few years, he'll just get silver grills.
I love that. He's riding on the train. It's like surfing. Now it's Bat Kong.
I remember the animated series, they had this, and they had Robin came in with a baseball bat. He's like, "Look, I'm Batman."
That's so bad. Stop that. just stop that. That's
Hey, I'm just repeating what he said in the series.
that's.
Why do you tell him 5 minutes? In 5 minutes, everything goes up.
Really got 3. You have to have that that countdown all the time. There was something called like the Red Digital Countdown, or something like that. It's in so many movies.
There you go.
Grab the comics, rip them apart,
God, I want one of those.
All right.
Hey, they work too. That one in James Bond was actually a working jetpack. So, yeah.
Grab it, Buck. They're all yours. Grab it. Grab it. Grab it. Grab it. Oh, he's touching it. He's touching it. He's moving. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Insert Avengers Endgame.
There you go. What?
Whatever it takes.
Oh,
I said insert Avengers Endgame. Sounds like the tagline of that movie.
oh. Okay, so the way he landed in that machine, would be a broken neck easy. Batman punches a toy plane. King Kong ain't got on me. This movie has more blood in it than the G.I. Joe movie, says Shinobi. How did they set off all those explosions without? I mean, how many permits did they have to get to film this movie? It's amazing.
I mean, like, how does anyone survive that?
I know. The actors are still okay, and they're so close to the explosions.
No.
Yeah. See you in the animated series, Batman.
All right. Now we're in the sewers, Ninja Turtles.
That actually looks kind of fun.
I mean, it's just like a giant smelly water slide, right?
Yeah, it's a giant smelly water slide. I think that'd be a good time. Yeah, to actually have a water slide filled with human feces.
And just saying,
It's not a sewer because it's underneath the World's Fair. You know,
right?
Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I asked for a bat cave for Christmas, never got one.
I was wondering how he got this freaking giant penny to stand up without falling over. The slightest tremor and the thing starts rolling.
One earthquake in Gotham.
Oh, and Shinobi is pointing out that Joker lost a tooth, but it grew back. Yeah.
Well, yeah, the series, yes. I believe this is a standalone.
Yeah.
Shut up, old man.
This is Ephraim Zimbalist as Alfred. Amazing job.
Oh, she's alive.
Amazing job.
Diamond ring. Oh, yeah. So she survived.
Well, that's not necessarily so. She could have put it in before she went to
maybe
do her thing. Yeah.
At least until the ending pops up here.
Spoilers.
Well, you know what? I'm going along with the movie as we're seeing it, okay? I saw it too a lot, all right? I don't need to spoil the story.
It's Jughead.
Come on.
Sure, why not? We've only spoiled everything else.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just Jughead.
It's Jughead. Yeah.
I am alone.
Emotionally unavailable girls are the best.
And here we go. We get the final music and the last shot as they go up the buildings. There's Batman on the ledge, the Dark Knight. I love the way the eyes just open like that, and he sees the symbol.
According to my subtitles, they're singing in Latin.
Oh yeah,
Latin. Now, see, I had heard that what they're actually doing is the all the credits of the people just backwards.
oh that's funny. I am the knight. I am Batman.
Every
There
single
we
clip
go,
in every
guys.
Batman movie ever.
There we go, guys. That is Batman Mask of the Phantasm. What do you think? First of all, does it hold up?
I say
Oh God, yes.
yes.
Yeah, you think so?
You could really, if you were to release these today, the way it is, without editing it, it's out.
Okay. I agree with you absolutely.
Oh, you still watching it? We got the saxophone playing.
Yeah, I know. I've got it playing. We get the we've got the whole the credits running and everything. Yeah. You notice Commissioner Gordon only had like 2 scenes in the entire movie.
Bob Hastings, yep, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, considering how packed the movie was, it's like, yeah.
And Shinobi saying, "You bet your ass it still holds up." We had 8 people listening in. Maranya and Geek Hero, Shinobi, they all commented. You guys who didn't, feel free to comment if you want. Eric Breen's also in the house. And if you ever want to join, just say, hey, I like this movie. Can I join in? And yeah, so long as we've got room, we'll let you join in. Even if we've never met you before, we'll make some friends while watching a movie. The only thing that I'm going to call a rule right now, I don't want anybody coming on and crapping on a movie. I mean, granted, you make fun of it, that's okay, but we don't need the hate crowd.
Right on. Hey,
Yeah.
well, I gotta get going, guys. So thanks for letting
Alrighty.
me with y'all.
Absolutely, and thanks for stopping by and doing this. This is the first time out, so it's been it was a lot of fun.
Absolutely, great movie, great discussion.
Yep.
Are we gonna get a serious review for you, Tristan, was Batman doing this next week?
You know what? You just may.
do a Batman Mask of the Phantom review in your little Batman outfit there.
He's gonna dress as Joker and Batman.
If you're not subscribed to Joe's Geek Show, by all means do that. He's got great he does great videos. He actually gets in the costume on these things, and he's got the green screen behind him, the whole 9 yards. So he really put some production into it, unlike my videos. He actually works on his.
Absolutely. And I see Eric Breen's message there. Go make your pull list video, Joe. Hey, I'll do that when I get some time, dude. So,
all righty.
That's coming out. But all right. Thanks for having me on, guys. You guys have a great night, and I will see you next time.
Stay extreme, Joe.
Extreme.
And your kid. he was like, extreme.
Tia Carrera is singing this song.
All righty. So, okay, let me ask you something. You know my usual scoring system. 1 star is horrible, 2 is bad, 3 is average, 4 is good, 5. I actually expanded that to 10, so you have a low good, a low high, Where would you, on a scale of 1 to 10, where would you put Batman Mask?
I still want to give this an 8.
Given an 8. So that would be a high good.
Yeah.
Okay. All righty. I would give this a 9, actually. I really thought it held up. I was actually surprised at how much it did, because the last time I remember seeing it, I thought it kind of slowed down at the ending. Which is kind of weird because it also feels rushed. I don't know. It just felt like, okay, it's time to get this over.
That's why I give it an 8, because it was rushed, and just the fact it's depressing at the end. He doesn't get the girl. She leaves.
But I got to tell you, it really, really holds up. So, yeah. So here's the thing. If you're listening in, and anybody in the chat right now, I would love to rank these things while we're going, but I don't want it just to be me and Dr. Venkman ranking them. So you put your score in as well. 1 and 2 is horrible. 3 and 4 is bad. 5 and 6 is average. 7 and 8 is good. 9 and 10 is excellent. So yeah, you put it in the not here, but in the comment section after it's posted. And while we're going, I'm going to keep a tally, and I'll make I'll even make a graph of some sorts that we could put, okay, this is where everything's scored. I think that would be really cool. as we go and we do this. But then, like Rob said, I am all about list porn. So
I mean, not only DC, we don't really necessarily have to do with DC animated movies. We can even do the Batman actual movie itself.
yeah, well, yeah, of course. Yeah, and we do also have a commentary for Batman 89 already on this channel. If you haven't check it out. You can even hold on, let me finish and then I'll let you go. We even did the thing where we said, okay, start now. We told you, you know, where we start. So if you want to watch that commentary with it, it's a lot of fun. And yeah, so there you go. What were you saying?
I was just going to say, before you, let's let me know ahead of time. That way I can at least get my shark repellent.
Your what?
Shark repellent for the Batman. You know,
your shark repellent. Oh, okay. We got to do Batman 66 also. There you go. All righty. So there you go. You have anything else to say about Batman Mask of the Phantasm?
I was gonna say I enjoyed it. It was just about as great as I remember it being. You know, maybe even a little better. Now that I'm older, I can understand more of the stuff. All
righty. Hey, Eric Green, get the DC streaming service. That's what I'm watching it on, and that's actually got a lot of good stuff on it too.
I mean, Vudu's got a lot of good stuff. You can watch TV series, but you know, you pay like if you only want to watch per season, you pay per season, or you pay per episode.
Oh,
which I don't think is a scam. $2 per episode. I'm like, really?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'd rather buy it for that much. Yeah. So there you go, guys, and don't forget when we post it, put up your rank there. Thanks, Shinobi. I saw that 10. It is really good. It is a very good film. I was very impressed, and I remember when I got this. I do remember. There was a miniature comic book. I'm thinking it came with the DVD I got.
Yeah, I had the VHS.
Yeah,
like the it came in the same same with the Sub-Zero. It came like the white, you know, the collector's edition ones they came with.
Yeah, I remember that. It took. I read one of the trivia bits was like it took 23 years to get a Blu-ray for this.
Yeah. I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff, you know, because they keep putting out new stuff, and a lot of this older stuff. You know, who knows? Maybe it's wrapped up in illegal stuff.
Yeah, you know? maybe. Anyway, gang, thanks for joining us. I don't want to make this a 2-hour live stream. I want to cut it off so people aren't too intimidated to watch these on the aftermarket. Maranya saying I have Batman 66 plus the first 4 Batman movies. Not sure if I have the Nolan films. Maybe, you know what? I think it would actually be cool to get more of us gray hairs in to talk about 66, tell you the truth. But there you go. Thank you very much for joining us. And as always, thank you very, very much for watching. And Venkman,
stay extreme.
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 Cheers, guys. I got